Hello everyone, welcome to back my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. SmackDown General Manager Nick Aldis and Mickie James are a real-life couple. The National Treasure is working as an authority figure in the Stamford-based promotion, whereas James is signed to Ohio Valley Wrestling as creative director, head of female talent, and executive producer. Before marrying Aldis, Mickie had dated some major names in this industry. In this article, we will be looking at 4 wrestlers whom James dated before tying the knot with the SmackDown GM. CM Punk is one of the biggest names in the company, and it was rumored that Punk and Mickie potentially dated. Both stars made their first appearance in WWE around 2005, and soon after this, they were booked as an on-screen couple on television. Even in a promo segment on Raw back in December 2023, the voice of the voiceless mentioned Mickie James, which caught the attention of the fans. Due to their on-screen chemistry, there were rumors about them dating in real life too. Kenny Dykstra is mainly known for his role in the Spirit Squad faction. In 2016, he made his WWE comeback and was involved in a short storyline with Dolph Ziggler. Meanwhile, Kenny is also a star whom Mickie James dated in the past. Even Kenny and James were engaged in 2007. Meanwhile, things didn't unfold as they had hoped, and they later broke up. Joe Mercury is famous for his role as J&J Security, along with Seth Rollins and the Triple H Authority faction. Joe is one of the people on the list whom the psychotic diva dated in the past. Their romantic relationship lasted around 3.5 years before the couple broke up. John Cena is not only a generational star but also an inspiration to many. However, the franchise player was also alleged to be in a relationship with the former WWE Women's Champion. The rumors about their dating sparked when, in 2012, Kenny Dykstra took his official Twitter X account and accused her ex-fiancé of cheating on him with Cena. Later, after years, Mickie, in interviews, stated that many of Dykstra's claims were untrue. However, the WWE Universe has often speculated about a romantic relationship between Mickie and Cena following this past incident. Mickie James, a WWE legend known for her incredible in-ring career and charismatic persona, has always been a fascinating figure both on-screen and off. While her accomplishments in the squared circle are well documented, her personal life has also drawn attention over the years. Before marrying Nick Aldis, another well-respected professional wrestler, Mickie James was romantically linked to several notable figures in the wrestling world. These relationships, though often private and low-key compared to her in-ring persona, have occasionally sparked fan curiosity and media coverage, reflecting the interconnected nature of professional wrestling and the passionate interest of the wrestling community. Understanding Mickie James' personal history requires contextualizing the wrestling industry's culture, the dynamics of long-term travel schedules, and the way wrestlers often form bonds with peers who understand the demands of the profession. Her journey toward marriage with Nick Aldis represents not only personal growth, but also the culmination of experiences shaped by her relationships with other wrestlers prior to their union. One wrestler Mickie James reportedly dated before marrying Nick Aldis was Nick Aldis himself in the early stages of their acquaintance, though they did not begin a formal relationship immediately. The wrestling business is famously small, with performers frequently crossing paths in promotions ranging from WWE to NWA to independent circuits. Mickie's interactions with Nick Aldis over the years laid the groundwork for a romantic connection that would ultimately flourish. Their shared understanding of wrestling schedules, public scrutiny, and the physical and emotional demands of the profession likely contributed to the foundation of trust and compatibility that characterizes their relationship today. Even before officially dating, their mutual respect and camaraderie highlight how professional respect can evolve into a personal partnership. Another figure from Mickie James' past is Billy Kidman, a fellow WWE alum and cruiserweight standout known for his agility and technical prowess. During the early 2000s, as both Mickie and Billy navigated WWE's intense touring schedules and promotional commitments, their paths crossed frequently, sparking rumors of a closer personal connection. While details about the depth of their relationship remain largely private, Fans speculated that their shared experiences within WWE, from backstage training sessions to in-ring storytelling, created an environment where personal bonds could naturally develop. These interactions, while sometimes fleeting or misunderstood by outside observers, reflect the close-knit nature of wrestling locker rooms, where performers rely on each other for both professional and emotional support. Another name often mentioned in relation to Mickie James' romantic past is Ken Kennedy, a wrestler celebrated for his charisma and strong in-ring presence. Kennedy and James reportedly shared moments of personal interest during overlapping periods in WWE, when chemistry both on-screen and off-screen could sometimes spark deeper connections. The combination of long travel schedules, intense physical performance, and the constant public spotlight often blurs the lines between professional camaraderie and personal relationships, which is evident in Mickie James' history with Kennedy. Their rumored association illustrates how the pressures and excitement of wrestling life can facilitate unique, sometimes transient romantic interactions, while also highlighting Mickie's ability to navigate personal relationships amidst the high demands of her career. Another wrestler connected to Mickie James' romantic past is Charlie Haas, a respected in-ring technician and former WWE and independent circuit star. Reports suggest that James and Haas shared a mutual attraction during a period when both were actively working in promotions that required extensive touring and collaboration. Their interactions, whether casual or serious, underscore the challenges of sustaining personal connections within a demanding professional environment. Wrestling, unlike many other careers, often necessitates extended periods away from home, performing in front of thousands, and balancing storylines that sometimes mimic personal rivalries. For Mickie James, forming relationships with fellow wrestlers such as Haas likely offered both companionship and understanding unique to those immersed in the professional wrestling lifestyle. Exploring Mickie James' dating history prior to her marriage to Nick Aldis provides insight not only into her personal journey, but also into the broader context of wrestling relationships. The industry's insular nature, combined with the shared experiences of physical performance, travel, and public attention, often creates a unique dynamic where romantic connections can flourish. Mickie's relationships with figures like Billy Kidman, Ken Kennedy, and Charlie Haas reflect the interplay of attraction, respect, and shared professional understanding that defines many wrestling relationships. Fans and media observers often attempt to connect these personal narratives with in-ring storylines or promotional appearances, but the reality of these relationships often remains nuanced, private, and shaped by the extraordinary circumstances of professional wrestling. When Mickie James eventually married Nick Aldis, the culmination of her prior experiences and relationships undoubtedly informed her approach to partnership, trust, and public engagement. Aldis himself brings a wealth of experience from wrestling and promotional leadership, creating a dynamic where mutual respect, understanding of the wrestling lifestyle, and shared ambitions strengthen their union. Their marriage exemplifies how personal growth, influenced by past relationships, can lead to a stable and supportive partnership, particularly within a profession as demanding and high-profile as professional wrestling. Mickie James' previous connections with wrestlers such as Billy Kidman, Ken Kennedy, and Charlie Haas served as chapters in a broader narrative that ultimately led to her enduring partnership with Nick Aldis. In reflecting on Mickie James' romantic history, it is important to acknowledge the intersection of personal and professional life in wrestling. Relationships between performers often carry additional complexity because they are intertwined with character development, storylines, and public perception. Mickie's ability to maintain professionalism while navigating personal relationships speaks to her resilience, intelligence, and commitment both to her craft and to her personal happiness. Fans who follow these narratives gain insight into the human side of professional wrestling, understanding that beyond the spectacle of storylines and championship pursuits, performers navigate complex personal dynamics similar to those outside the wrestling world, albeit under intense public scrutiny. Mickie James' journey from dating various wrestlers to finding lasting partnership with Nick Aldis also reflects broader trends in wrestling culture. Many performers experience transient relationships due to schedules, travel, and career priorities. The supportive network of peers within the industry often serves as a natural environment for both camaraderie and romantic interest. In this context, James' experiences illustrate the unique balance wrestlers must strike between professional obligations and personal fulfillment. Her eventual marriage to Aldis represents both a personal milestone and an example of how long-term compatibility in the wrestling world often requires shared understanding, mutual respect, and emotional resilience cultivated over years of experience. As WWE and other promotions continue to evolve, Mickie James' legacy extends beyond her championship accolades and iconic matches. Her personal story, including the wrestlers she dated before marrying Nick Aldis, enriches the narrative of her life in wrestling, reminding fans that the industry's stars navigate both spectacular in-ring performances and complex personal journeys. These relationships, while private, contribute to a deeper understanding of James as both a performer and an individual, highlighting the intersection of career, romance, and personal growth in one of the world's most demanding entertainment professions. Mickie James' story serves as a compelling reminder that the personal histories of wrestling stars, when viewed alongside their professional accomplishments, create a richer, more human portrait of the athletes who captivate audiences worldwide. Thanks for watching this video, and please subscribe our WWE official YouTube channel for more update news.